I'm back, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. You didn't deserve that. Anyways, today I'm going to make something super cool. Well, let me rephrase this. I'm going to try to make something cool inspired by my absolute favorite fashion designer, Iris Van Herpen. Yes, look at all these photos. Yes, so I'm gonna try my best. That was funny the way I said try. I'm going to try my bestest to make something inspired by her designs. I didn't draw up a design for this yet, but my plan is to make a illusion mesh bodysuit, and then I'm going to drape some fabric over it that looks really nice and flowy. Okay, this is a curtain thing that I got at the thrift store, which is really pretty, and it screamed and screamed Iris to me. Ooh, I think this is gonna look good. I'm so excited. Ooh, okay. And I also got this invisible zipper. I wish it was completely invisible, but you can see it, so. God, that was a dumb joke. Okay. Let's just do it. I'm excited and nervous, but we'll see. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna do something a little weird, but all in the names of trying. We're just gonna try and see how it goes. Alright, so I didn't really know where to start with this because I knew I wanted to have as little seams as possible on this jumpsuit. And I know that fashion houses don't really do this. And this is a very chanky way of doing this. I wouldn't really recommend it, but that's what I'm gonna do. I don't have that kind of resources, you know what I mean? So, here we go. So after tracing my body like a crime scene victim, at least in the cartoons, I cut out the design and then I sewed it along the sides with a basting stitch so it's not like permanent, you know what I mean? And then my camera fell and continued to record for at least 5 minutes. Alright, so at this point in the process, I was cutting a slit in the back for the zipper, and I know what you're thinking, how are you gonna add a zipper with no seam allowance? Well, the thing was is I overthought this process because I was like, I wanna have no seams ever so it looks like your actual skin. And that was just dumb because you're gonna see the whole zipper anyways, so I should have just added a whole seam on the whole side of the back because I also covered the butt crack with the fabric, so it's like stupid. Anyways, you would be correct if you thought that, so good job. Okay, and now I'm making a crotch part. Since I traced my body flat, I need a little piece to go, you know, in between there, you know what I mean? So I'm making this like long, I don't know what shape this is, you know, just look at it, okay? I'm making this kind of shape by like roughly measuring, and then I'm going to sew that into the crotch part. Okay, so I tried it on while just basting the sides together, and it's not bad. I'm definitely leaving the armholes for now, and I'll probably just add sleeves later so there'll be a seam around the sleeve. So when I tried it on, I measured out this little crotch patch here, and hopefully it works. It works. It works. Hopefully it works. It works. Alright, so now I'm attaching the zipper, and you know what I said earlier, like, don't do it like this? But it somehow worked out, so I don't know if I just pimped it or what. Okay, so I tried it on. You're just gonna take my word for it. I don't know if this was the best design for this jumpsuit, but there's a little bit of adjustments I need to make still. I need to make the armholes with more room, I need to make the neck more room, and then my crotch part worked. I just need to make it a little bit tighter, so I'm just gonna go in and sew more. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing to make, I guess. We tried. Okay, what I'm doing now is just going over all the seams that I basted together to try it on with a permanent seam. I'm worried like this won't look good enough. On today's episode, Liv explains insecurity 101. Oh, that's dumb. I shouldn't think that. Okay, I should just do it and have fun with it, because why not? Alright, so what I was doing here was cutting the excess seam allowance just really short so that you could barely see it from the outside. Oh my god, I just accidentally cut a hole in it. I know I should have used scissors to cut the seam instead of a rotary cutter because you can get a little carried away with that. Oh gosh. I am really upsetty spaghetti about this hole I accidentally cut into the leg. So upsetty spaghetti that in fact the only thing I'm gonna do about it is put the other fabric over this. So I'm making sure that this will be covered because I don't want to make another one. So yeah. Alright, so here's me making my first set of sleeves because if you stay tuned, you'll see in my next video, I did cut them off because they were slightly too tight. So I am making them out of a pattern that I had drafted already in my collection because it was about the same size as the armhole that I traced. You guys, look! Woo! I'm done with my skin suit! Woo! Did that make you uncomfy? I'm sorry. This is like my sausage casing, you know? So for the next step of this process, I really wanted to have something to drape my design on. So I pulled out my dress form and started thinking, but then I got a little bit distracted and had a little dance with my companion. Oh yeah, I remember I was icing my back here, and that's because I tried to do some squats without warming up, and I know, but like they weren't that heavy, so I don't know, man, I'm getting old. My back's totally fine though, it's only hurting for like a day. Anyway, so what I did next was put the suit onto the dress form, and that sparked an idea. Oh man. This keeps getting weirder and weirder, you guys. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna put in some legs. Try to get some lightweight fabric. Alright, so I ended up using the same netting slash tulle fabric stuff that I used for my Martha May Whovier dress that I made during Christmas. And I know it's not Christmas now, but you can go watch it anyways. Okay, so I just took a small break to eat some dinner and I come back downstairs and this is what I see, okay? What is that? That looks very suspicious. As if you thought my skin suit couldn't get any weirder. Here we are. Wait, what is this? Come on. Come on. Hey, Ray. Hey, Ray. Hi, Ray. Ray Cam. Whoa. So, all this is gonna do is it's gonna help me drape and it'll help me stretch this mesh a little bit because it's stretchy a little bit when you put it on, so, and it's kind of hard to work with once it's all like flat and lifeless, you know, so we need to put some fake flesh in it to prepare for the real flesh. So this should help me get my design right. The only thing I wish I could do with this is prop it up, you know. I can't put it through the dress. Okay, so the hole for the dress form is like under there, you know. So my dress form usually goes on my dress form stand right here, but since there's fabric right there, I can't utilize that hole. And I have this idea, but it's just not right, like the idea I have. So let me just play around with this. So what I did is I just used an upholstery needle to sew through the top right here and just hung it on a nail that I have on the ceiling. Well, the nail is through the beam or the joist, that's what it's called. So it's really strong, and we'll see how it works. I don't know. It just looks really extra creepy now. So, okay. Now I can start draping. On the next episode of Live and Create. Lots of draping, lots of sewing, lots of pinning, lots of whatever the f that is, and lots of time spent into this project. And thanks for watching. Goodbye. This is so weird. Oh, man. Not really measuring here, you know. Just kidding. My meat sack. No. Eat dinner. Wait. Oh shit. Run. No. I don't know. I get a little crazy down here by myself in the basement. Oh no, I'm getting a zit right here. Oh, it hurts. Oh. No. Who likes to ramble? Me. I like to ramble. Oh. We gonna sew.